So yes, guys, Jai Mata Di to everyone. It's the pilgrimage of Vaishno Devi in Jammu and Kashmir, Riyasi district. So yes, Mata Rani bless us all. But this time, what we are going to discuss is not just about the pilgrimage, but the devastation our pilgrimage has faced because of an unprecedented rainfall. That is up to 368 of rainfall was recorded just a day back, in the Riyasi district of Jammu and Kashmir, a record high since 1950. So what you can see here, around 36 to 41 people are said to be killed, those who were predominantly pilgrims only because of this one particular natural disaster. So a massive landslide broke actually on the dates between 26th to 27th of August, claiming around 41 lives so far, right? So remember, guys, since 1950, this is the first time it has happened that Kashmir region, specifically Jammu and Kashmir region, and more precisely the Riyasi region, has faced 368 of rainfall in one single day, a record that has been broken, and it is a record of almost 75 years, right? So the problem here is that we need to understand about the weather forecasts, which had already warned of continued heavy rain, thunderstorms, as well as strong winds in the Jammu and Kashmir region, along with the Union Territory of Ladakh, right? So the question is, could this disaster would have been prevented? Well, obviously, a natural disaster is not, in our hands to be prevented. But yes, its preparedness, the claiming of lives could be prevented. It is a question mark. It is not a statement. So let's understand what is the answer. So watch the whole session, and at the end of the video, when you are done watching it, please do let us know in the comment section. What's your opinion? Yes or no? Could we would have avoided it? So here we go with the facts. So the disaster preparedness and the risk management. Omar Abdullah, the incumbent chief minister, questioned the shrine board. Questioned the shrine board led by Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on why preemptive actions wasn't taken when already the weather forecast warned that such a thing could happen. Next thing, he also highlighted a failure to learn from the previous flood that Kashmir region faced in October 2020. And now the next thing, the delayed suspension of the yatra only after the disaster struck. When the disaster was going on, when the warnings was issued, the yatra, the pilgrimage to Vaishno Devi, Mata Vaishno Devi, was not suspended. Does it represent any kind of mismanagement or malfunctioning of the administration, or literally it does represent once again the reluctance as well as the ignorant behavior of the persons sitting inside the machinery? Well, we are yet to identify what's the actual problem where the loophole actually occurred. But yes, ultimately, sadly, once again, it's Kashmir. This time, 41 more lives. Not because of any attack, but yes, this time it's the attack of reluctance, ignorance. 41 people so far, predominantly pilgrims, they lost their lives. So there has been always, these questions to us with regard to our bureaucratic, administrative, as well as other government machineries. Are we really effectively working? If we are, then why such incidences happening? And specifically, why it's always Kashmir? Is it any internal feud, or is it once again part of the conspiracy to demean the Union Territory? We don't know. This is just the question marks. Next thing, the political and administrative accountability. As you can see, the structural context. Since the constitutional changes of 2019, since we did away or thrashed the not so good Article 370 from our constitution, the expansion of pilgrim infrastructure, example, the roads, the development projects, etc., has been a policy priority under an LG-led setup. Under the LG, that is Lieutenant Governor setup. And this time it's Manoj Sinha. Now, Omar Abdullah challenged both the LG's administration's approach to development and its disaster risk response. Okay, what flood mitigation measures were implemented since October 2014? It was just a decade back. when Kashmir faced around a same situation, but not this much disastrous. So, what was the steps taken by our authorities in order to mitigate or tackle such a situation again? And now the final thing here, the question underscores a constitutional tension. Remember this thing. After the abrogation of Article 370, between the elected CM versus the centrally appointed governor, the lieutenant governor, who is also the board director of the shrine of our Mata Vaishno Devi temple. So these are the concerns that has been raised. And now another problem, that is the constitutional and governance implications. So under constitutional arrangements post 2019, the LG has direct control over critical administrative domains, including the shrine of Mata Vaishno Devi. Now, which raises the questions about accountability mechanisms and democratic oversight in crisis governance. Okay, literally what? Crisis governance. This is basically referring to any kind of disaster management, a particular subject in your UPSC preparation. So Omar Abdullah's role right now is a bit different here as the erstwhile CMs when Article 370 used to be there. Now, LG is more powerful than the eras of 2019. And now LG is also the chief in charge of disaster management as well as the pilgrimage route. So could LG would have issued a government order or any kind of a circular to prevent the yatra, to stop the yatra? Now the yatra has been stopped. Yes, thankfully. But could it have been avoided? This is once again the question that Omar Abdullah government is continuously raising. And this scenario reflects the broader issues of federal structure as well as the institutional responsibility sharing, right? So here we are in this much big problems, right? As you can see here once again, scenario reflects what? The broader issues of the federal structure, the institutional responsibility sharing, and yes, the crisis decision hierarchies. Well, are we still troubled with the n number of hierarchies? Are the lives of the people less important and the hierarchy in the administration more important? Are we still, bounded with the hierarchical issues as well as the protocols and ignoring the mitigation related to the disaster management? These are the extreme questions along with the questions that has been raised literally with regard to the federal structure, that is power sharing as well as power balancing. And now the concerns, the big questions. As you can see, the dimensions as well as the key questions. The first one is the disaster management. What is this all about? Here, why not early actions or evacuations? Were precautionary systems in place? Really? Next, about the political accountability. Who holds the decision-making power? Is it the LG? Is it the Shrine Board or is it the elected government there in Kashmir, specifically in Kashmir? Then the constitutional question. Does the shift towards the LG control compromise responsiveness and accountability? And the ecological impact again. Did infrastructure development weaken mountains' resilience as well as the sustainability? And finally, the social or the cultural angle. How do commercialization and route changes impact spiritual experience and local life? So these are the big questions. But unfortunately, we are still to carve out the proper answers. Right? What's your opinion on all such questions? Remember, guys, these are the questions, not just from the incidents, but also it's high possibility, high chances that these questions might reflect in your mains examination that is scheduled to be next or next to next year, whenever you are going to appear. So remember, these are not just the questions of the issue. These are also the questions related to your syllabus of disaster management in your GS paper 3. So I hope this is all clear, guys. And in case you're looking forward for a more detailed discussion, for a more in-depth study of all of your GS papers, so here we have got for you the resolution batch on our StudyIQ IAS platforms. So what are we going to provide you in this resolution batch? So first of all, 1000 plus hours of live classes is given to our dear students. Well, what if you miss the live class? No worries, you have got access to the recorded lectures. 18 sets, 18 sets of printed books will be sent to you at your doorstep. Okay, you don't have to go anywhere to collect them. Just share the address with us and we shall send the book on the very same address. Well, apart from that, teacher's personal class notes that he or she is using to teach you, the very same notes will be given to you in the PDF format at the end of the session. Next, apart from this, do we have the test series included in this? Okay, we have got the knowledge enhancement, but do we have the knowledge assessment program here as well? Yes, we call it as test series. So we have got 75 plus tests for prelims, 15 plus tests for mains, and multiple mock interviews for your interview, that is personality test as well. Well, apart from that, do we have any mentorship program in this? Yes, we have got the mentorship program as well. A 1:1 mentorship program is inducted. That is, the moment you subscribe, we have got multiple subscription plans starting with gold, platinum, and diamond. The moment you subscribe, as per your subscription plan, a mentor will be assigned to you immediately, with whom you can just discuss and share all of your grievances, all of your issues related to your academics and preparation, obviously. Right, everyone? So all of these things under one single subscription, that is the resolution batch, including the mains residential program. Now, what's this? Once you have qualified your prelims, you will be called to Delhi. Okay, the bandwidth, that is the window, the time available between prelims to mains. Roughly, it is 87 days if you're targeting for 2026 of the prelims, right? So mains, it is on 21st of August. Your prelims, it is on 24th of May. So exactly 87 days of the window you have got. So for those 87 days, okay, we will be calling you to Delhi's Rajendra Nagar, the hub of civil services, where you will be getting the opportunity to learn in offline mode from the very same great educators with whom you learned in the online mode. Remember, guys, those 80 days, 87 days of your stay in Delhi will be totally on us. Your accommodation will be totally on us. You don't have to pay a single penny, a single rupee. Right? You will be provided with your own personal space to live, equipped with all basic facilities and amenities. So all of these things under one single subscription, under one single batch, that's resolution batch. And how much price I need to pay for it? So it's the end of the month, okay, and the batches are about to start from 31st of August, and the price I need to pay is just rupees 25,999 rupees. So technically 26,000 rupees I need to pay, but there is a catch. You will get the maximum discount only if you apply this promo code, that is PRV Live. So guys, quickly go ahead, apply this promo code, avail the maximum possible discount, and just eliminate all the odds that would be coming between you and your success with StudyIQ IAS resolution batches. Okay, everyone. So thank you so much for joining. But yes, before you leave, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button of our channel, StudyIQ IAS English. You know it very well. Channel is dedicated with just one agenda: to provide you the quality and quantity of content. And in case you wish to connect with me, okay, and get the class links and the PDFs of the sessions, so I do upload them on my Telegram channel, that is here, the QR code. You can also search with the name of the channel, Praveen_StudyIQ. And further, you can also connect with me on my Instagram account, that is Praveen Mishra_2107. But yes, before you leave, guys, hit the subscribe button and never miss an update by the channel. Okay, everyone. So please let us know your opinion into the comment section as well with regard to this disaster management. What's your opinion? We'll be waiting for your comment eagerly. Thank you. Good day. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.